Hello everyone, I am back. Today I'm covering another Total War League Siege Season 4 battle between the Pussy Revolters on attack consisting of Moby Dick as Sparta and John Bog as Arverni. He goes by Egyptian Dentist in game. And then we have Parthia's Finest on defense with jbarbs as Bactria and Kirky as Lusitani. So this is the second battle um, of two. Unfortunately, the first battle, no one saved the replay. So I will not be able to view it. It was a very good one though, and I will tell you that the Pussy Revolters came out on top with a pretty stunning defensive victory over a very good team, Parthia's Finest. So now let's see if they can repeat their success on the attack, and we'll get right into it. So immediately right off the bat, Kirky bringing Lusitani is a +2 points faction, so it's a high risk, high reward thing. Very low armor, but they are solid in melee if you can get them in without getting shot. Bactria is a pretty solid defensive faction. Sparta is a weaker faction, but it can be quite good, although it can be quite good on attack. Although usually, even though when you think of Sparta, you think of Thermopylae and then defending, but in this game, they're better on attack. Although, usually when you want to attack with Sparta, you want to use elite spam, where you bring like 6 or 7 or 8 Royal Spartans. And it actually looks like Moby Dick here only brought 1 Royal Spartan as his general. So, already can tell you, not the best Sparta army comp for competitive. You pretty much want to elite spam. Let's see, Arverni's army. You've already seen your armies, but So 2 Oathsworn, 3 up with the Jinn included, Celtic Youths. Yep, in this tournament, I think I've said this before, but I'll say it again, you're allowed to bring your 4 archers or slingers, plus like a javelin unit, which Celtic Youths qualify as. I only see 3 chosen swordsmen, I see 7 Celtics. There's a max of a single unit you can bring into battle, and a ballista. So he went kind of elite spam Arverni, but not really, because it's only 3 Oathsworn. So yeah, I'm not super big on the comps for the attackers here. Army comps, that is. It's an Eastern Spearman, that's really weird. Why are there like so few of them on the wall? Oh, they're coming down, I see. Perioikoi spears, Spartan use, pushing up towers. This is the pretty standard way to attack this map. I think this is Tarsus. I get the names of the maps confused. And again, last time the team that was attacking in the battle before this, the team that was attacking was defending, as happens every matchup, and they actually pulled off the victory, so if I had to say, I'd say defenders are a better team, but they did just lose, so anything could happen. Gonna send in the Spartan Youth, try to knock out this Eastern Spearman and maybe capture the gate. Also putting up, it looks like they'll put up a Perioikoi spear to capture the gate. It is quite key to capture this gate as quickly as possible. Usually the defenders will give it up pretty easily though. I wonder where they're moving this tortoise over to. Here maybe, or around somewhere? Kirky saving his ballista, so is... no, he's shooting right now. jbarbs. jbarbs is actually their sub. Donald is their main player. In this lull, I will say that we're having a bit of a lull in the battle. I will say that I'm going to be covering a lot more sieges in the coming weekers though. Probably try to get a video out almost every day for the next week. Got a lot of battles to cover. And actually the next two videos, I'm going to cover both battles of my team's first group stage matchup, because they were both very good battles in their own ways. and there was a bit of bias with me being involved in them, but for real, they were very good battles, so you'll see those up soon. I'll probably actually record one of them right after this.
Advance and speed.
I like to focus on the game, but it's kind of just pushing up towards, and I would normally fast forward, but it's already a pretty short battle, so I'm not gonna fast forward. So, okay, you can see some more of the defenders, just Balearic Slingers, Syrian Archers, the Thorax, and the Eastern Spearmen.
At the double.
It says this ballista's firing, but I don't think it is. It has 0 kills, and it doesn't look like it is. As I said, usually the defenders will let the attackers in. We used to have a rule in previous seasons where you had to like have at least 10% of your troops on the first choke point as a defender, but we got rid of that because the whole point was to prevent VP camping, which can be very strong on maps like this because it's like 1, 2, 3 choke points and you can defend the map just like that. But we instead just altered that rule to make it where you can only have you can only put all
Attack their position.
I think 20%, 10 or 20% of your units in the VP.
At speed.
So
Into the tower.
yeah, because the first choke point rule is kind of confusing for people. It's just more simple to not put more than 10% or 20, whatever it is. Honestly, I can't remember. So you're basically not allowed to be in the VP unless your army's almost completely dead. I kind of do want to actually fast forward a little bit, even though I said I wouldn't. This is a very slow in beginning because the defenders aren't contesting the initial breakthrough. We're already going to send around a couple of units to scout, probably. Actually have a Spartan youth. I don't know what this tower is trying to do. Oh, Sally out. I'll slow it back down.
Quick march.
Veteran Shield Warriors, very good unit. If they don't get shot, only 30 armor, but very solid in melee for their price. See more units coming in. Thoreo Spears. There were some Syrians there, they disappeared though. A couple of Balearic Slingers. This is a juicy slinger spot, but it's also a really good place to shoot artillery for the attackers. Has he been shooting? Yeah, he says he's firing right now. Yep, he is. Probably shooting that spot I was saying earlier. Yep. Not the best shot, though. Only got a little bit of the Eastern Spearman, which is a very cheap unit. You don't want to shoot at that.
At the double.
I'd maybe hold off on shooting, because I think they're going to group up a bit more over here later. Oh, another shot. Yeah, again, not a good shot at all. None of those even hit, and even if they did, it would just been hitting Eastern Spearmen. Make sure to try to get value out of your ballista. It costs 730 to bring on attack, so you want to try to at least make that up, if not get more value out of it. Because you have tortoises, so you don't need a ballista to break a wall. So you're just bringing it to kill units.
At speed. Quick march.
More veteran shield warriors about to fight some Perioikoi spears.
Stop.
Both these units do it. This is the only unit I think. Pretty sure that Perioikoi spears get the javelins. They're like the only Sparta unit that gets them. The veteran shield warrior come back in did not get any kills because the Spartan use ran away.
Quick march. At speed. At the double. By your command.
Gonna swap out the Spartan use for the Perioikoi spears. Yeah, the Perioikois got devastated by those veteran shield warriors in just that small amount of time. Down to yeah, now they're gonna throw their javelins. That was a pretty big mistake right there, sitting in a unit without them throwing any javelins to just get slaughtered by veteran shield warriors. And right now they really don't have a good shot at all. They need to like I wish I could mark on the replay, but they need to like make the Spartan use unit kind of like what this Thorax is doing. Make it, although they don't have shield wall, but make it kind of skinnier so that way they have a way. This Periorikoi spear unit has a way to hit this other unit, because right now they have to like throw over their own guys, so this doesn't work very well. Veteran shields are gonna destroy. Celtic warriors getting in. Eastern spearmen. Oh, okay, there's a decent artillery shot. It is nice to shoot slingers, but they are kind of loose formation, so it's hard, so you're gonna get less kills per hit generally with artillery. 49 kills isn't terrible, although it's been on pretty cheap units because they have almost no XP. Just slaughter here, and they are shooting their Cretan archers at this veteran shield warrior. It is front on, which isn't ideal, but they do have low enough armor where they will start to drop, even if they are front on and in combat. As you can see, they are dropping. This is the main drawback of Lusitani. Even you can just shoot them in the front and they'll usually die. Even the freaking nobles only have 45 armor. Oh, I missed it, but this ballista has turned around and is just firing. Is it into here? Yeah, looks like it. Yep, killed a lot of these Gallic hunters already. And, ooh, 33 oaths sworn down as well. Very nicely done by Kirky here. Does he still have ammo? I think he's holding off now. Probably only has a little bit left if he has any. Yeah, if he's gonna hit a shield wall, maybe try to throw javelins. His Periorikoi spear, or just charge in if he doesn't have any left. Nope, looks like he will javelin. Will he?
Understood.
There they go. Yep. Very good javelin volley into the sword side. Uh-oh, there's been some movement up in the middle. Actually, a lot of movement. Oh, huge hit on the Thoreos. Good thing that wasn't just another Eastern spearman. Killing 12. But I think some of them clipped their own men. I'm not completely sure about that. That's a very risky shot. So close to your own men. Oh, another good hit there. Getting some decent artillery value now. Spartan hoplites, but they're behind the Celtics, so they're not really fighting too much. But they do have 52 kills with like only 5 deaths. Thoreos now shooting Spartan hoplites. Royal Spartan. Oh, okay. He did have at least one other unit of Royal Spartans, not just his general. I really wish like they had a different icon, the Spartan hoplites and Royal Spartans, because just by looking at their banners, they look exactly the same. Although the Royal Spartans do have some like maroon capes on. I don't know if there's another word, or if they're just called capes. So you can't tell them visually apart. I don't think I'm going to focus over here very much. It's really just a slaughter. He does have the Spartan hoplites in now, actually, but I was going to say these Periorikois are not going to break through these. And just getting slinged relentlessly. It is just Iberian slingers, though, not the Balearics. Oh, nice hit there. He is getting some nice artillery shots, Sparta is. Or... no, that's Arverni. I honestly forgot there for a second that Arverni brought artillery. So it's him shooting. He's almost got a chevron for XP. Get it right. Very nicely done, Arverni artillery. It's probably the best thing he's done this game so far. So these Celtics are just getting slaughtered by thorax and getting slinged up. I think he's mostly slinging the Spartans though. Like I said, I'm really not a big fan of these army comps on attack. You pretty much want to at least spam Sparta, bring 6, 7, or 8 Royal Spartans. They only brought 2. Spartan hoplites are just not good enough for their price. And wow, these guys are already tired just from running a lot. He won't put them in combat yet, maybe you notice. Nope, he'll throw them in. You know they are tired before even entering combat. Although at least our opponents are also kind of tired. At least that one is winded. Not much movement here. It's just going to be relentless cycling of Lusitani units with Thorax just holding that side. Oh, here comes Kirky's ballista. Oh, I lost it. Where's it landing? Probably shooting these archers, if I had to guess. But yeah, all of Sparta's units just winded. That one's not, of course, the second one I look at, but the Jin is. These Spartan hoplites are already tired before entering combat. Spartan hoplites here are winded and getting slinged in the swords or spear side. It would be. Oh yeah, this Spartan hoplite's gonna get wrecked by these Balearics. 113 kills. Archers also getting good shots onto the spear side. That veteran shield warrior didn't do too well actually. Might have been getting shot. Yeah, looks like it. So attacker's doing a decent job at shooting the veteran shield warriors, but there's so many of them they can't shoot them all. That's the main thing when bringing Lusitani. I really like to bring the max 7 veteran shield warriors. Because, yeah, they're weak and they can get shot up really easily, but if you have that many, it's really hard for the opponents to shoot them all. And if they don't get shot at, they can easily get 300 kills, even on good units. Royal Spartans versus the depleted veteran shield. Royal Spartans will definitely win this, but they are also getting slinged in the spear side. So they'll take a bit of damage even from this depleted veteran shield. Oh yeah. Persian light archers, that is one kind of bro moment here, jbarbs. Why would you ever bring this unit? It's trash for its price. Maybe they just knew they'd win the archer fight anyway, so they wouldn't matter that they're so weak armor, but even still. I guess you need to save a little money. It's not the worst thing ever, but defender armies are definitely better than the attackers. But that's one little flaw right there. If you don't know, Persian light archers are just a waste of money. They're not as good as their price would make you think. Celtic's just getting slinged so bad in the back. They did get 30 kills though, which isn't terrible for that unit. I don't know on what though. Hopefully for the attackers, they got someone better in shield warriors. But yep. As I said, even this depleted unit has been able to do a lot of work on this Royal Spartan that was also getting slinged in the side. Thorax here finally routing. Nope. He's staying in there for a bit longer. Yeah, this is a great situation for Thorax swords, really. Just prolonged melee combat on defense. Although he does need to cycle this one out if he has something. Bastion Peltis here. They're actually a decentish in melee combat, kind of like a Celtic sword if I'm correct. Throwing at the Royal Spartan, got it down to less than half of the men left. And yeah, I can already tell where this battle is going. Our Vern needed to get his Oathsworn involved like 10 minutes ago. Because they are just chilling. Are 2 of them down, men? Yeah, one's down to 127, one's down to 137. They haven't even entered combat, probably from courtesy of this Lusitani ballista. almost getting 100 kills. Over here, still just no real progress, as I assumed. This thorax has been here forever, and is still kicking it. Yep, Slinger's also killing these cretins. Helot and cretins, actually. These cretins are going to get slaughtered most likely by the Balearics and Batrian Peltis. Iberian Swordsman. I really like Iberian Swordsman also. Lusitania is not, it's a very solid faction actually. You just gotta know that you're gonna be weak to missile, you need to cycle out a lot. Try to pick your engagements correctly. This veteran shield warrior finally, no, this is a different one. Only 45 kills here, so good job by the attackers on this one, on this unit. Killing it off. Does have different, Lusitania does have 2 Lusitania nobles. This Jin over here is in combat. Actually not doing fantastically. They've lost 42 men, 59 kills. Mostly Spartan hoplites. How much kills? So that is what he ended up with, 49 kills on that Spartan ballista. 185 though, very well done. I'd say by far the best thing Arverni's done this game was that his ballista work. It's a very nice shot. As I said, this is usually a very juicy area to shoot your artillery. Someone's calling me. Hope he didn't hear that. I don't think he did. Some random number. If I don't have your name in my phone, unless I'm expecting a call, I'm probably not going to respond. Probably military recruiters again. So Royal Spartan, I'll give it credit, is still in combat, although he had a chance to let it escape earlier, but it is like Sparta's best unit, so he kind of needs it to be in combat. He has a favorable matchup here against Iberian Swordsmen. Archer's just getting wrecked. 63 kills. Or 7 kills. Oof. 7 and 4. Very, very bad for the attackers. Nobles now they're starting to rack up the kills. They probably hit headhunt or something. Up to 108. Not even 60 losses yet. Yeah, these Spartan hoplites just are not good enough to break through. You need more of these Royal Spartans. Sounds like I'm hating, which I guess I kind of am, honestly, on this attack. I was not a fan of it from the very beginning, and I'm still not a fan of it. Arverni's finally getting an Oathsworn, about to get it involved. I think the only good thing Arverni's done so far, like I've said a couple times, is his ballista. Very nicely done with that. But he put a lot of money into his Oathsworn, and has not used it until it's already too late. I'm just gonna say it. They could each get like 300 kills and still lose. Still lose the battle at this point. This chosen is just gonna get obliterated. Getting shot in the back and side. Well, I guess both of them are side shots, but one of them's kind of towards the back as well. Didn't stand a chance at breaking through over here with the Lusitania units and this thorax that has just refused to die. See? Why are you running? I would think that at this point he would finally realize you need to get your Oathsworn in, because the attackers have no, like, infantry left. He has his chosen he just threw in also, but it's completely unsupported, basically. Orgoy Spear just chilling here, I guess holding that flank against this Batrian Royal Cav. Oh my god, Lusitania Nobles, absolutely murdering. About to finish off this flank. What is Arverni doing, honestly? I'm very confused. Did he DC or something? disconnect? I don't think he did, if I recall correctly. I did watch this battle live. I think I'd remember if he disconnected. Celtic Warriors, 142 kills, not terrible. Pretty solid, actually. Balearics have been devastating. It's been shooting the whole game, and a lot of good shots at that. And they've been shooting high armor units and still getting that many kills. So I think they were shooting a lot of Spartans. To be fair, there really wasn't much to shoot at from our Bernie. It's a lot of Celtics that got slaughtered regardless. Does have at least one that did well though, as I said. You try to get it into the archers a little bit, or slingers. They might get a few kills, yeah. Just the Iberians though, not the Balearics. Still firing with 264 kills. Balearics can be absolutely devastating, especially if you're getting quality shots and shooting low armor units like these Gallic Hunters. Lusitani Nobles still going. They got an uncontested charge against his Oathsworn. I just don't understand what Bernie was doing here. And I don't want to sound mean or anything, but I just gotta put it bluntly. Like, he invested in 3 Oathsworn and just has not used them. I don't know, maybe he's a newer player, because that's one thing I see a lot in newer players, that they like save their elite units till the very end of the battle, and if they're winning the battle, then they just like don't even get any kills at all, and if they're losing the battle, they'll just rout from army losses before they're getting many kills. It actually happened last battle that I covered with the general units. Should finally, yeah, they're exhausted, finally kill this Lusitani noble. But those Sworn's also getting shot, and they're gonna rout from army losses, as I said. This unit's probably never gonna see combat in melee. 3 kills, shame. Completely fresh general unit, although he's about to face Lusitani nobles. Oh, 3 Lusitani nobles actually. For Lusitani. Thought there were only 2. Okay, he came back from wavering, but once you see that army losses pop up, it's bound to come back soon. Yep, this one wavering. That's what I called earlier. Absolutely no freaking idea what's going on here. I guess he was gonna try. Yeah, he was gonna try to get him on the wall to throw down Pila and also kill this Balearic slinger on the wall. But it's just gonna be way too late. They just have no units to support these Oathsworn. About to get completely wrecked from this 76 charge bonus. Oh, devastating. Killed like 16 on the charge alone, and they're gonna drop even more quickly. Yep. One of the worst usages of this of an Oathsworn unit I've seen. Just ran him around and did nothing with him. So yeah, not gonna lie, not the best battle. I really wish I could have covered the last one, where it might be hard to believe from that battle, but these attackers beat jbarbs and Kirky. But you know, it's a learning experience. I think this battle was kind of doomed from the beginning just by the army comps. You might be able to get away with this in random battles, bring in like so few Royal Spartans, but against skilled players, you're gonna want to bring Royal Spartan elite spam. So while we're at it, let's look at Sparta. Yeah, Jin just got shot up. Ballista, not enough kills. I don't think he really needed 2 ballistas. Archers did actually pretty well. I'll give him credit for that. I think he was shooting a lot of the Lusitani units. Perioikoi spears, just not really worth bringing, to be honest. He did okay-ish with them. He had a couple that he got in the melee before they threw all their javelins, which is unfortunate. See, like Royal Spartans, this one did quite well. 2 chevrons, so it was killing some good targets. Needed more of those. Spartan hoplites, as I said, they just don't have killing power. really. You might be able to get away with fighting random players, just random online battles with this comp, but you're not going to get away with it against competitive players. And cheapiness did their thing. On the Egyptian dentist, general got wrecked and was used way too late. Artillery was very well done though. That might be the only bright spot here for Arverni. Celtic Use actually, that's pretty solid for that unit. Did better than all those archers combined somehow. That's unfortunate. The archers. Celtic Warriors, that one did really well, but the others, 7 Celtic Warriors, that is ridiculous. Just gonna say that. Chosen's one did alright, but they just got kind of wrecked because he doesn't have much other infantry to support. Didn't even see this Levy Freeman. And yeah, these Osworn, this one just ratted before doing anything, as I said. This Osworn had suffered the same fate, got shot up real bad, and it was surrounded. Onto the defenders, wow, 176 on the Battering Peltis. Didn't even need his gen really. Got one huge charge though on the back of the Oathsworn at the end. Archers, it's stellar. Persian light archers are a tough unit to get value out of because of how expensive it is for what it is, but I think he did. Eastern Spearmen got shot by artillery. That's honestly a win for the defenders when they get shot by artillery, because that's a waste of artillery ammo. Because Eastern Spearmen are not a threatening unit whatsoever unless they get in like your archers. Thorax actually very solid work here. Almost all of them over 100 kills. That's really all you can ask for out of a Thorax. Theraeus, looks like these two got like 50 plus kills just with their javelins because they barely lost any men, so they probably weren't even in melee. Yeah, very well done overall by jbarbs here. Kirky looks like did even better, almost 2,400 kills. Nobles, Jin did very well. This unit had about half the men left, about half the kills, so he was on pace to do similar to the Jin. And this one too, barely didn't lose a whole lot, maybe like 40 or 50, and had over 100 kills. Balearic 300, yep, these were disgusting. Attackers just had no answer. Anytime they brought up their archers, they just got slinged too. Like, that's how these Gaulics got wrecked. Iberians, that's honestly decent for how cheap a unit they are. Veteran Shield Warriors, yep, see, like, some of them are going to get wrecked. 72, 98, 49 kills, but you can't shoot them all, so you're these other four did very well, and the Siberian Swordsman even did pretty decently. So yep, that covers this battle, and thanks for watching, and I'll be up with another one soon, so see you next time.